Hi, today I'm here to welcome Carol Warner. Carol is the Director of Resident Programming at Lowrie Place.
Yes.
And we're super excited that you're here, so thank you for being on the program.
Thank you for having me.
And now I know where Lowrie Place is, but I'm thinking that maybe somebody doesn't. They drive by and they're like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Where are you located?
We are on Route 68,
Okay.
directly across from the cemetery. And you're right, a lot of people do pass us by where if you were going towards downtown Butler, you would see Life Steps first.
Yes.
And then the dentist, and then we're next door.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful facility. I've actually been there. So who do you serve? Who comes to Lowrie Place for your services?
We are a personal care home.
Yes.
So for seniors, so anybody who is, I want to say, lonely or getting up in years and they would like some company.
Absolutely. And it's, relationships are really important. Companionship is really important. My girls have danced at the Lowrie Place for your residents, and it's always been a very special time for us to do that.
Nice, yeah.
So now I know that you like to engage your individuals in the community as much as possible, right?
Yes.
So you're doing something special this time of the year, I think in honor of Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
The season of love and giving back. And what's happening?
So I like to do purposeful events with the residents, and it involves them. It goes full circle, so it involves the community, and they get to do it from start to finish. So, and they get to see how the acceptance when they give it ends up happening. So this time we have reached out to the community and we asked them if they had any new or gently used stuffed animals. They can donate them to us.
Okay.
And the residents, I take them and we sit down and we go through them and they have a lot of fun. And we're going to groom them.
Okay.
We put them in separate bags, individual. We have little notes that go with them. And we're getting them ready for 4 different organizations.
All right. Who's going to be receiving the stuffed animals once they're packaged? I know I want to emphasize that if you want to donate, they need to be clean. Mm-hmm. They need to be like new, right? And then you package them, you attach a note, and then you're going to be giving them to organizations in the community. Who are the 4 organizations?
So we are giving them to Butler Township Police Department.
Okay.
We're giving them to the Butler Township Volunteer Fire Department, to EMS, and also to the Children and Youth Services.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
And you know what? Kids in emergency situations like to have something to hold on to make them feel better.
Correct.
And stuffed animals just are perfect for that. I can imagine that the residents, when they see everything, they start looking at everything, that they might actually want to hold on to something themselves, right?
Yes,
and then they give it up.
Yeah.
Who writes the special little notes? The residents?
They do.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is having them printed on cards.
Okay.
So we've all come up with different things for to match the organization. So, for example, if the fire department has to go and answer a fire and there's children that are involved, that they'll go to their ambulance or they'll go to the fire truck and they'll pull out the stuffed animal and be able to comfort them.
Yeah, that's great. Now, you started collecting animals already, or stuffed animals already, right?
Yes.
And you're going to be collecting them through the end of January?
Correct.
If people want to donate, and I know some people actually dropped off a bunch.
They do.
Right?
Yes.
So where do they just drop? Is there a bin, or how does this work?
You just walk right into Lowrie Place, and right in the front door, the first thing that you'll see actually is a sign of where to put them and a couple of boxes, and people have been really generous.
That's what I was going to say. Have you been surprised at the generosity of our amazing community?
Absolutely, yeah.
And now will the residents be able to participate in actually giving them to the fire department, giving them to the police department, and giving them to CYS, the ambulance? Are they coming for like an event?
Yes.
Awesome.
So on February 12th at 1:30, all 4 of the organizations will come. All the residents will get together, and they will be the ones to give everything to the organizations.
I'm glad to hear that.
And that's the way that we have done the purposeful events.
Okay.
Is that it just goes full circle. So
Sure.
that company or organization is able to come, and then the residents are who present it to them.
Okay. So
And
that's
it's been
great.
wonderful.
So the residents are saying, okay, Carol, what's next?
Yes.
Right? We're done with this, but we're not done. We need something else. I want to end with, you got to check out, Lowrie Place has an amazing car cruise in August. They raise money, and that money goes back to the fire department,
Correct.
right? Butler Township Fire Department. Well, you're coming up with lots of great activities for these residents.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to have to come by and stop and see everybody.
Absolutely.
I know they like to watch the Butler Buzz, right?
Right.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much, Carol, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.